Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to solve the problem perfect squares of Leetcode. It falls in the medium category. Now let's move on to the problem statement. Given an integer n, return the least number of perfect squares numbers that sum to n. A perfect square is an integer that is the square of an integer. In other words, it is a product of some integer with itself. For example, 1 is a perfect square, it is a product of 1 into 1. 4 is a perfect square, it is a product of 2 into 2. 9 is a product of 9 is a perfect square, it is a product of 3 into 3, the number 3 into 3 itself. So for n equals to 12, the output will be 3. The best possible answer is 4 plus 4 plus 4. We are only using perfect squares to get 12, so it would be 3. Otherwise, we have used 11 and 1 or 0 and 12. That would in that way the answer would be 2. But we only need to use perfect squares. So now I'm gonna first write a function int solve, which will it is a recursive function which will give us the value of the number of perfect squares required to make n, and it would be totally recursive. And I'm gonna use a vector int dp to store the answer in it to memorize the basically solution. If n is equal to 0, then we need to return a 0. For if n is equal to 1, then we need to return 1. For all other, if dp is already filled, is not equal to -1, return dp n. I'm gonna initialize that vector dp here, vector int dp n plus 1 minus 1. If it's not -1, then I'm gonna return dpn. I already have the answer with me. Now I'm gonna use a variable to store the answer that will be initialized to int max, as we are need the minimum. For int I equals to 1, I is less than equal to square root of n. I would be plus plus, and if now we need to now we need to check if answer what is the minimum answer possible. So answer would be minimum of answer previously stored answer and the 1 plus, if we use I into I as a perfect square, then the number will be reduced to n minus I into I, and we are gonna we in this operation we have used one perfect square, so I'm adding 1 and I'm recursively calling the same function with the input variable changed into n minus I star I comma dp. And after that I'm just gonna return answer and also make the answer equal to dp dp I index dp n equals to answer, and I'm gonna return the answer value here. So let's submit the code and see if it works. So there is a so I've not called the solve function in the main function, so return solve uh, n comma dp, and this would do the job. And it has been submitted on Leetcode. Thank you for watching my video. Do like and subscribe my channel.